Sponsored by In the Cage MMA Radio, and it's in the cruiserweight division. It's scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Your first fighter, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 213 pounds. He has a record of 1 win with no losses. He's from Summerville, Georgia. Let's give it up for Kevin Minard.
Kevin Minard, 1-0 in his MMA career. This is a cruiserweight bout at 225. Minard from Summerville, Georgia, an independent fighter. His cage time is 47 seconds total. That's how long it took him to defeat Hunter Kelly via guillotine choke at Valor Fighting Challenge 69. That was pre-pandemic in February of 2020. And Minard steps in. It was supposed to be the heavyweight champ for Valor against the light heavyweight champ in Torrez Finney in a champ versus champ matchup, but the heavyweight champ couldn't make it, and Torrez Finney stepped in. Kevin Minard stepped in, and Torrez Finney not defending his title here, as it's a cruiserweight bout at 225 instead. And Finney was going to try to win that heavyweight title, doesn't get the opportunity to do so. He'll defend his strap before long. Finney undefeated at 2-0 from Agoge Combatives in Chattanooga. So Minard in the cage, back to Jeff.
And his opponent, fighting out of the Knoxville Mortgage Brokers blue corner. He weighed in at 207 pounds. He has a record of 2 wins with no losses. He represents Agoge Combatives out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. And he is your current Valor Light Heavyweight Champ. This is Torrez Finney!
Torrez Finney, second bout, earned a title shot, and won the title in convincing fashion. He beat Tristan Scarborough, who we will see in our next bout go up against Colin Robinson, as Scarborough will try to win the middleweight championship. Scarborough's been in multiple weight classes. So Torrez Finney beat Scarborough, who is 3-0, undefeated at the time. That's Scarborough's only loss. And that was in the third round, 50 seconds via TKO at VFC 78 back in February. And then in Finney's first MMA bout, it only took him 11 seconds to defeat Antonio Holt via strike. So it's been a short career for Torrez Finney. And you see the tail of the tape between these two. Finney, almost half the age of Kevin Minard. Finney 6 pounds lighter than Minard for this 225-pound cruiserweight bout. You see the height advantage is immense. 10 inches difference between the two. And then, of course, Finney with the 1 extra win over Kevin Minard. So what do you think about that height difference, Charlie?
It's a big height difference for sure. I would almost guarantee, I'd almost bet on it that Torrez Finney's going to come out and throw some bombs, probably, and try to take him to the ground really, really early on in the fight. And he may not even throw a punch. He may just immediately grab him.
That's
because
the same thing I was thinking.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I would almost bet on it that'll happen just because it just doesn't make sense.
How he's built and everything looks like a legit just come out wrestler.
Yeah.
Like you said, maybe throw some bombs and set up a double leg or something off of one of his hands and work the ground the whole time.
Yeah, that's just scientifically the best way to attack this.
Man, Torrez Finney, very popular. Normally, he is sitting right next to us here, cage side, doing commentary. Does an excellent job at that. Finney is put together, man. Look at that body. And Torrez Finney, he is ready to go. They touch gloves.
Oh,
no,
wow.
they don't. Finney charging in on Minard, looking for a quick finish. It's over.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
What was that?
11 seconds.
4 seconds.
Big hand.
Who needs 11 seconds? That went about 6. Torrez Finney stays undefeated, climbs the cage.
Just be careful.
Yep. They do that in the UFC. Valor, not a fan of that. Wow, quick work for Torrez Finney. I didn't even get a chance to tell you about their trunk colors. It doesn't matter.
He
Torrez.
came out and got straight to work.
Man. And how about Minard wanted to touch a glove? Finney said no.
Yeah, that's why if you are going to touch gloves, you need to keep your guard up.
So do you work that out ahead of time? Like,
I don't. I'm just the type of guy where if you want to touch gloves, I'll do it, but I'll do it respectfully. But I'm not going to go out of my way to do it for you. So if you don't initiate it, I'm not going to initiate it. It's no disrespect. It's just stuff like that can happen. I've seen too many fights go that way where you believe you're about to touch gloves and then you get smoked, and then hey, the fight's over.
So Nathan, how do you handle the touch of gloves?
I'm kind of the same way. I'll kind of go off of how if they want to go, they put their hand up and want to touch, then I'll touch. But usually I'm the same. I'll just go out there. I'm coming out there to fight and not touch a hand. So we can touch gloves later.
Man. Torrez Finney, the champion in the light heavyweight division of Valor Fighting Challenge. That was not a title bout. That was a cruiserweight bout at 225. And there was some people that may have wondered, hey, is Torrez Finney going to look past his opponent and look to bigger things down the road or a title defense and overlook his opponent? He said no. And he proved it in a few seconds. Unbelievable work by the champ, Torrez Finney, the Punisher, living up to his name there. And no need for the ground game.
Nope.
You can do that. All right, let's make the Punisher's win official. Back to Jeff.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee stops us bout at 5 seconds of the first round. Your winner by knockout, Torrez Finney!
Well, that's got to be right up there with the shortest finishes in Valor Fighting Challenge history.
5 seconds.
You can't get much faster than that.
No.
I didn't have time to get a word out. So.
Man, business-like approach for Torrez Finney with that great Agoge Combatives camp. His teammate Greg Hopkins is in the main event defending his pro welterweight championship. Torrez Finney, just 22 years old. Kid is rolling right now.
Yeah, he's got a bright future ahead of him. Just needs to keep working hard and staying healthy.
Sorry.
You're good.
Go ahead. He's going to cut a wrestling promo here in about 10 seconds. Here's Jeff with our winner.
With just 5 seconds in the cage, I figure I owe you a little more time because you put in a full training camp, my man. But listen, you got something on your shoulder there that wasn't on the line tonight. But I've been told there's a guy walking around with an 8-2 record by the name of TK Mattress that says he wants a piece of you and that belt on July 2nd at Cotton Eye Joe. What do you got to say, Torrez Finney?
Well, you already know the Punisher. He don't turn down no challenge, so you already know I've already accepted that. But first, I want to thank God. Also, I want to thank my teammates, Agoge. Man, we the best team there is, baby. We're the best team there is. PKP, who's been getting me in the best shape, man. I love them. I want to thank my family. My family right here, my granddad, uncle, auntie, granddad, my brother, a cousin, dad. Hey, look, man, the men of my life, I want to thank them very much. But look, I got something to say. You know, TK, you've been out here on social media talking bad about my name. You speak on my name, you die by my name. Just understand this. I am the champion. I am the Punisher. I am Torrez Finney. And there's only one thing that's going to happen on July 2nd. And what you going to say is what I'm saying now. And still, but if you get some more, what the champ is cooking.
Hit with the ratchet.